Okay, so we're rolling. I decided to do another one of these in the field videos because, well, there's a lot of downtime in the pandemic, so why not? And I decided this time to actually shoot with my SX70 and kind of change it up and just wander around a little bit of Pilsen, taking a few Polaroids because why not? And yeah, so we'll see how this goes. It could end, I could end up getting one good shot, or I could end up getting quite a few shots. We'll just have to see. Gonna start off with walking along 16th Street, where a lot of the murals along the rail yard are. There's a lot of new ones that have popped up. You know, some old stuff has been painted over, some new stuff has been gone up. Kind of point that out. I'm actually here. This is like, this new one right here is only probably a few days old. Hopefully you can kind of get an idea for it right there. Yeah, that's new. This had Champ Bear here last time, but yeah. So I think I want to take one of this. It's a good thing. Well, so SX70's the film speed for this one is 160 ISO, which is very slow. Hope I wasn't like blinding you with the light there. So yeah, this film needs light, lots of light. And today is a great day. We're in the 70s. Finally, we broke out of the 90s, and 90s and humid, I should say. Definitely 90s and humid has been pretty bad. So yeah, it's a beautiful day. Sun's out, some wispy clouds. Might get some. It actually might be a great sunset today, so I'm gonna try to save the last shot for the sunset, but we'll just have to see. For all, I could easily blow a pack of film very easy. So let me load this camera and we'll get a shooting. All right, bye. All right. Ejection. Cool. Take my trash. It's always good to actually hold on to the box because the box makes a good little container for your photos while they can develop in the dark. That's one thing with this new stuff that with the new Polaroid film, I should say that you're not, well, you never the original film you didn't have to shake. It's just no one else knew what to do with it while they waited. So but this new stuff that's now being made, that stuff is actually light sensitive while it's developing, so you really should, as soon as it comes out, you gotta stick it you gotta hide it from the sunlight. Don't need to shake it, just gotta hide it is what you need to do. Gotta just give it a little bit of time. The formulas for the new films are different, so it's just kind of what it is. So yeah, let's get a shot of this mural. Watch out for cars. Let's see. And I want to darken the wheel, just not a full stop, but like half a stop. Just to hopefully not blow out the highlights. You know, I think I wanna yeah, I like this one better. Whoop. So what I do is I usually, as the film spits out, I will then hide it under the camera real quick, and then I usually try to graciously stick it in the box real quickly, but it never works out, so whoop, there we go. That worked, sort of. Weeds. And yeah, now I gotta wait and see if it comes out, but I'll just keep wandering, looking at all this new stuff. The thing is you have to really think about your shots. You might light something, but whether or not the light is working for you is a whole nother thing. Like, this is new. Really cool looking, but this is also, it's kind of in the shade, but there's some highlights, so it'd be interesting to see how it would come out. I think it would be good. I would try it if I had more film, but you know, film is expensive. So yeah, I mean, a lot of this is just great stuff. Just great color. That's the Polaroid color film is very unique. You get a unique palette, and sometimes you just get such beautiful, rich colors that you can't get it anywhere. It's just, it would be hard to create in post. It's not impossible, but you know, it's kind of great to just spontaneously get these. So yeah, a lot of this stuff actually has come up. A lot of these pieces last summer was when they started. There was like a huge boom of murals going up last summer in 2019. But yeah, there's been a little few issues here with the boom, but of the murals. So it's really just the artist doing it. So. Ooh. Always loved how the ivy would grow, and with the graffiti you get that nice contrast between the natural world and you know, the urban world. Nice mesh, I guess. But I don't see a shot in this. But as you can see, when it starts to change colors, you can get some really cool stuff. But these are, you gotta wait for fall. Yeah. So one thing what I do with these Polaroids is that I put them in these postcard templates that you can get from Polaroid, and then I mail them to people. Oh, there's a cricket. It's kind of like a thing I've been doing for a while. But usually a lot of times when I come across a scene, it might remind me of someone, so I'll take a Polaroid of it and send it to them with a message. And this particular wall, I once photographed a girlfriend right here, which was actually, let's see, maybe somewhere around like maybe four years ago I photographed her here. And kind of surprising, this wall is still here. It hasn't gotten painted over, but it's, as you can see, it's really chippy, I guess. Or even, oh man, you can really see how, yeah, like, so it's just, yeah. So yeah, seeing this wall, kind of, I was just like, oh, maybe she would like a, it'd be kind of fun to send her a Polaroid of this wall, just a shot of this wall. She might not even remember it, or it just might be like, hey, remember when I took a photo of you at this wall, and something. I don't know, I'm rambling. As you know, I do that a lot. Yeah, oh, the sun's kind of getting a little stronger, which is good because that's what I need. So I'm gonna actually go, I'll keep it probably, yeah, about, I'll do about half a stop dark, because it's not too bright, but you know, just to help the film out, just go a little darker. So yeah, keep that lens clean. Woo! All right, let's see. We're good, and we're off. And I'm a little tempted to look at the first photo I took. Fingers crossed, it came out. You know, This camera I do need to send in. It needs a little maintenance overhaul. It occasionally will get shutter fail, and the shutter won't fire, and then so the frame will come out entirely dark, or black I should say, which just sucks. But yeah, it's probably something I'll do in winter, because yeah, Polaroids don't like cold weather. And well, this used to be like a weasel here. Kind of see him. Yeah. This is the head, and then it would be, this would be like, it would bend, like when you would stand this way, it would, then you would see over there, you would see the rest of the weasel. It would like line up perfectly, but then when you moved a little this way, you would see that it was like a chunk of the weasel it was eaten. Really cool. The artist, I think it's ROA. I don't know how you exactly pronounce that, and my dyslexia would take me a while to remember how to do it, but yeah. And then this just got filled in with a lot more older style. Another project of mine, I was actually even filming the guys who were doing some of the pieces here. These are actually different from the ones that I filmed. So that's just the nature of street art, you know. Piece goes up and either the city destroys it or other people just kind of destroy it. So it's life. Nothing more. So let's look for another one. So this is really new, and actually kind of common. A lot of the murals will be for people. There. Yeah, so it's one of the things I like about street art is it's really the people's mural. This might be easier. So there are other murals dedicated to actual people throughout Pilsen. But this is really new, and they actually even put they put some work into this, really, when you look at it. Like the flowers and the candles. Someone even left a Corona. So this is new. It's bright, so I'm worried about taking a Polaroid. Let's try it. You know what? Probably gonna go a full stop dark, just because this one, just in case. Cool. And I also probably should mention that unlike in the old days where you would get 10 shots, you now only get 8, and that actually has to do with the original Polaroid company. They cut back from the 10 shots to 8 shots in a bid to save money. And then when the Impossible Boys took over, they kind of stuck with the 10 with the 8. Sorry. Sucks. It'd be great if they actually would give us the 10. So anytime you now look at the counter, you have to remember to subtract 2. It could be kind of heartbreaking where you line up a shot, it looks good, you feel good, you take the shot and nothing comes out, and you look down and then you see that number 1 and you basically fired a frame on a empty camera. That's life. So, and now that we're actually here, I should all just keep rolling on it. But this mural, so the bottom part, that's new, but you can see up here an older face. There was an older mural here, but so it got tagged over, and this actually pissed off quite a good number of people in the neighborhood, and rightly so. Speedy Gonzalez is right over here. kind of see him, but he's really like this. He needed to be restored. This needed restoration, but yeah, that's a lot harder now, but not impossible, but harder. So yeah, this actually looks new, and yeah, so very of course it's political. I mean, most street art nowadays is very political, so I'm sure I have some left-leaning friends who wouldn't mind a shot of this. Sentiment I could always get behind. So this is actually kind of historical. This, you know, has more to do with the Iraq War. You know, Black Lives Matter. Defund the Police has been around for a while. Native Americans. So this is the water protectors from standing around. Free Palestine. Jamo. YPJ. Yeah, so yeah, this is quite a few. This is kind of a tree, and it's interesting with this, but yeah, I think I have to. Don't, you know, I'm gonna take a quick glance and see what the other ones, just like how they're developing, and that might help dictate if I should open up or close down. This is good. Okay, they're coming out good. I'm gonna hide it from you to keep the suspense going, and I'll show you at the end. But free them all. Okay, that one I don't know, but I might not always, for historical information on protests, I might not be the best person to talk to, but I'm not sure about that one. Still like the Fire Your Boss. If I had more film, I would probably shoot a Polaroid just of a Fire Your Boss character, but I think I'm gonna get a close one of the Black Lives Matter, No Blood for Oil, and Defund the Police, because I feel that one I will send to Aaron. I think he'd get a kick out of that one, or maybe Rachel. Actually, it might be kind of nice. I could actually, maybe I'm overthinking this. I'm just gonna keep it simple. Shoot. I do like it that they actually even have one person's wearing a mask. Nice. Well, technically this person's wearing a bandana, but yeah. Just goes to show you how contemporary a lot of street art will be. Yeah, I mean, and because here, cops out of school, this has been, well, it's not a new idea, but it's an idea that's being repeated a lot more often now. So I'm gonna stop rambling and actually just take the picture. But okay. So it is dark. Well, the colors are a little dark, so I have to consider that. But it is pretty bright, so, and there's a lot of grays, which is good because the camera, you know, it's kind of close to a middle gray-ish. You know, kind of. I think I'm just gonna darken it half a stop. So far that's been working for me, so we'll do that. Blow on the lens to get some, and that one just to get some dust off it, and frame it. Not always when I put it the Polaroid away is very graceful. Sometimes even I'm like, oh, I did a shit job. So I'm okay. So it says 6, so I have 4 left. And there's, if I want to save it for a see, it's just weird enough to be like, what? That I want to take a photo. And I was just talking about saving shots. That's the problem with this, is sometimes I will I don't remember the house being blue. This little blue house across the street. I actually went to a few music shows there in the basement. Fun times. Fun times. But this looks weird enough that I'll just take a Polaroid of this just for shits and giggles. And I think I'll want to get it with this little train car. So I think like, yeah, about here. And this will lighten up just a few, but still be a little bit on the dark side. You eventually kind of start to get a feel for what will come out and won't come out with Polaroid. So, yeah, now I'm just walking in the weeds and looking for another one. Story of my life. When I have a limited amount of film or card space, I always find something that I want to photograph. I'm also running. I think I have 3 shots left, and I see another photo here. So that means, shit. If I want to save, there's one shot I do want to take that is more on the east side of Pilsen. And then if I want to save a shot for sunset, yeah, basically I can get this shot, the other shot I was thinking of on the sunset, and that's it. But knowing me, like, I'm already so far from home that I'm gonna see something else. And so this is a shot I'm thinking of, like a kind of nice one, close up of this dude, because with the white wall, his color, that'll really pop. And I kind of just like this light text here, even like the handwritten font that the person who did it did. And yeah, let's just do it. Why not? And there goes one of the trains. Yeah, why not? So just kind of frame this up just right. All right, yeah. But since it's white, the wall, and there is a significant, there is a little bit of light on it. Well, actually, kind of with this tree, it's really kind of helping out. It's kind of giving me some shadows and some highlights, a nice little mix. Hey, there's my hand. So, yeah, I think not a full stop dark, but just short of a full stop. So this next shot I want to get because I tried before and the shot didn't come out, basically. So I'm gonna try again and hopefully this one works. I did bring a flash just in case, but now that I see the scene, it looks like it I probably won't use the flash, but here it is. Kind of like how the plant is growing out of all this glass. There's a lot I could pull out my old art school days in critiquing and go on and on about, you know, the shards of glass and how sharp they are, but, you know, nature finds a way to just, you know, keep growing and doing its thing, and, you know, in the long run, eventually nature will win out. So let's try to, I'm definitely gonna have to darken the shot. Might try to use the highlights, catch the highlights coming off the glass, and then just darken it really, and that might have a cool effect. I don't know. I only want to take one shot, just make every shot in this video different, but this is probably the challenging one, whether but I'm not getting this to look good. But I really don't even, I just wanted to look good. I don't even know what the final product, I guess that's the thing with Polaroids, is you don't know what the final product will be. It's definitely a mystery, and it's a roll of the dice. So, you know, spontaneity is good for creativity. So let's look through the viewfinder and try to find a good composition. Kind of like how the glass has got a little bit of a blue to it. All right. I will admit, if it was flowers, it'd be cooler and probably a little more metaphoric. See, I kind of like this downward angle on just this guy, but I don't know. I'm trying to avoid these downward, just flat angles. But then these strands over here are kind of cool. But then I kind of like this bottle cap here. I think I like this angle. Stepping on glass. I think this is gonna be the angle. Yeah. I don't know if it should be this whole big guy or if I should. Maybe I should. This? So for compositions, like I know I want the subject, I just can't think of how I'm gonna frame it. So I think I'm just gonna get in tight. We all do weird stuff during the pandemic to get through it. So I'm just talking to a camera. Well, technically two cameras, so yeah. Ooh, I think I found it. I think that will work. Okay, now I gotta worry about the clouds moving on me. I'll just go a tad dark, and I'll also try to remind myself not to kneel down because there's glass everywhere. Really liking this bottle cap shot, but I don't, well, I might say goodbye to that sunset shot. I like this bottle cap shot now that I look at it more. Okay, let's get the grass. Whoop. You know I'm gonna. What are you? Fuck it. Let's see. So this Polaroid actually made a telephoto adapter, and I kind of wish I got that. And I'm also losing light slowly, so I should just shut up and take it. But, oh, is the sun coming out? Oh, if I back up and crouch, I get a little more color in the glass. All right, let's take this. Do-do-do. And last shot. Woo! So I got back from my walk and it was a good shoot. You never know what you're gonna get with Polaroids. I intentionally went on a day that was in the 70s and sunny because I know the film needs a lot of light and the actual temperature will affect how the photos come out. And I can tell you, I like the stuff I got. Definitely some are keepers that I'm gonna hold on to for my own little collection, and definitely pretty much all of them I can see that I would definitely I'll definitely mail them to people. Definitely my favorite of all of them would be this first one. Yeah, and yeah, this one, the one with the protest one, will definitely. I'm gonna have to decide who to send that to. That one will be a little bit challenging. So yeah, but you know, that's kind of the joy of shooting with Polaroids, is you don't know what you're gonna get, and always a very interesting color palette. Yeah, so if you have an old Polaroid camera, just you know, whip it out. It probably just needs a little bit of a dusting. One little tip is when you, and pretty much any Polaroid, these are the rollers right in here. These are the things that when the camera ejects the photo, it squeegees the chemicals throughout the photo, allowing it to develop. These will actually get little bits of chemicals gunk in it, and you will. These are pretty clean, but it'll over time it'll just kind of gunk it up and it won't roll as smoothly. So you just need to occasionally, if you do find your old family Polaroid camera laying around, you're gonna wanna rubbing alcohol, just wipe it down, kind of let it spin a little, just make sure it's clear, and yeah, you're pretty good. And it is expensive, but definitely worth it. Just honestly get beautiful memories, and honestly, people will treasure Polaroids more than they will anything else. You take a Polaroid to someone, they will hold on to it. I think all the people who I've mailed Polaroids to, they seem to they hold on to them. So hope you enjoyed the video. It was interesting for me to make. That felt good. Wow. Yeah. Till next time. Who knows when that will be, because such a weird time we live in. But I enjoyed it. I hope you enjoyed it. And till next time.